Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1945 shilling from the reign of King George II, the coin we can see on screen now. I'll first go through the design of the coin and then move on to the facts and figures. So here we have the reverse design, featuring there to the top the date, 1745. Then the main design is 4 crowned shields around a central garter star. The top shield has a split shield of the lines of England and the line of Scotland, for of course England and Scotland. To the bottom there is the half of Ireland for Ireland. To the left we have the Hanoverian shield, as King George II was a Hanoverian king, and then opposite to that is the fleur-de-lis for France, as Britain still claimed ownership of land in France at this time. We have a heavily abbreviated Latin legend, translated to English as King of Great Britain, France and Ireland, Defender of the Faith, Duke of Brunswick and Luneburg, Arch-Treasurer and Elector of the Holy Roman Empire. Moving on to the obverse, we can see a portrait here of King George II facing left, with a laureate in his hair and long curly hair running down over a draped bust facing left. Around him is the legend on this side reading Georgius II de Gratia, meaning George II by the grace of God, so showing how he's been chosen by God to rule. Below him is the word lima, showing how the metal for this coin, the silver in this coin, was stolen from the Spanish in war, and is there as propaganda saying how we the British stole silver from our opponents and now using it in our coins rather than them using it for their purposes. It's now, used in Britain, which is obviously a good thing for the propaganda of the time and the empire, which George II expanded greatly. So there's the design of the coin, and we'll now move on to the facts and figures. This is a coin that was minted at the Tower Mint in London, based at the Tower of London, where this coin was struck actually in the Tower of London. The coin is composed of 0.925 silver, so 92.5% pure silver, or better known as sterling silver for the purity of this coin. The weight of the shilling back then was 6.02 grams, and of course that was a little bit less of the pure silver, as it's 925, and the diameter is 25 millimeters, so a similar size to a modern or more modern shilling, but a bit larger back then, containing more silver. Now the mintages back then were not recorded, so we do not know the mintage. Is an unknown mintage for the 1745 shilling, so it was not recorded how many were struck that year. The shilling coin is worth 12 pence, which is of course 1 shilling, which was back then 1/20th of a pound sterling, so there are 20 of these coins within every pound. And back in 1746, 1 shilling was equal to £14.36 today. So quite a good buying power, or a very good buying power, for just 1 coin, £14.36 for the humble shilling back then. And the coin was demonetised in 1817, the year of the Great Recoinage, and the new issuing as a new shilling, a bit lighter and a bit more standardised. Now then, moving on to the value of this coin today for collectors. It'll sell for around £30 in a very poor and worn grade, £65 in fine condition, £250 in extremely fine condition, and then £500 in uncirculated grade. So a very high price there for the top grades, and still a fairly expensive coin in most grades to get a good example, as this is a very highly sought after coin with a lima there adding great history to it. So there we go. Please of course do subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed and learned something new. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.